Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be talking about episode 2 of Legends of the Hidden Temple. So first, I want to start off this video by just simply stating this is more than a game show. It's educational. They go over a bit of the mythology and lore of the particular theme that each episode / challenge has. So I don't know if what they're saying to me is like true or not, but I am learning a lot about, whether it be the different cultures or that particular location / regions, mythology. So that's been pretty cool in these past 2 episodes. So looking forward to seeing what the different themes and challenges may be moving forward. One of the questions that I had from the first episode did get answered in this one, where they had different teams, and as you can see, I'm wearing my favorite team shirt, but for some reason they lost in this episode. That's not a spoiler, by the way, again, but my favorite team lost, and I just want them to try a little bit better next time. One of the things that I think is pretty fascinating about this show, and it actually makes me laugh all the time as I'm watching it, is the quips. Like, just the stuff that they say throughout the entirety of the show to make it entertaining. It's a little cheesy, but it does make me laugh. Like, one of the things that were said, and I'm looking down just to make sure I say it correctly, like, it was like a cutaway scene, and one of the teams was talking, and they're like, "You know what a monkey's favorite food is? Fish guts." Like, why? Fish guts. Oh my god. And I would have to say I'm still not a fan of the other teams seeing the way that the other group gets to complete some of the activities. I just think once you kind of get an idea of how the activity works, it makes it pretty easy to do. So I really do think that they should maybe look into a way of changing that as they move forward. But maybe that's just how it works. Maybe the team, based on the challenge that goes, gets to choose the order, and that's the order they choose. So they get to watch and observe, and maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's part of the reward. Again, I never watched the original show when it was on, so maybe that's something that existed in the original. If it is, please let me know in the comment section below, because I have no memory of that show. Again, the host, Christella, and I apologize in the last video I said your name wrong, but Christella, you and your comments really do make this show for me. Like, some of the comments that I wrote down through watching was like, "That's a great pour. Oh, but that's not a great throw." Like, that kills me. That is so funny. Then this other moment where you were like, and it's the gesture. You were like this. And then it was like, "Good shot right there." It's like, yeah. Like, who does that? Oh my gosh. It's just the comments and the quips. Like, that's what makes me laugh every time. And that's what makes the show enjoyable. The people who are in it don't take themselves super seriously. Of course they want to win, like anyone would for the prize money. But I think just everyone who's there is having fun with it. Like, one of the activities, somebody was like, "Slippery slimy," and I was like, oh my god. So I was like, ooh, slippery slimy. Like, that was pretty funny. A lot of out of context things. Like, one person came up to another team and was like, "It's the crabs. It's the freaking crabs, man." Like, oh, chill out. Another thing that, is pretty interesting in the show, and maybe it happened originally, but no matter what stage that you do get eliminated, you do still get some kind of prize for participating. You get to keep the shirt that you competed in, and then you get an additional prize. But the announcer for the prize is like that voice. Like, he's like, "You've just won." And it just, honestly, it kind of, hearing that voice just kind of brought me back to like Alpha from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Like, "Ay, ay, ay, Zordon!" Like, it's just that very high-pitched, upbeat voice. So every time I hear it and he's like, "You've just played a game and you've won this," and it just makes that, "Ay, ay, ay, Zordon, what's going on?" And yeah, sorry, Power Ranger reference. But yeah, So one of the things that, as someone who's competitive, like I've mentioned, watch Survivor, watch Amazing Race, watch a few of those like athletic-y kind of game show kind of things. So story time. So back in high school, we were playing some kind of dodgeball. Me and my entire gym class, or phys ed class, were playing dodgeball. And, I had a best friend in the class. And so he and I were playing this together, protecting each other, watching each other's backs. We were playing dodgeball to the degree of like, you could be anywhere on the court so you could run around with it. There was no line barrier. So it was pretty much a free-for-all. But he and I were working together to get everyone in this game out. We're finally at the stage of the game, playing dodgeball, and it is myself, my friend, and one other kid in our class. So, this whole time we've been working together. So we're trying to get this other kid out. So I'm a little bit in front. My friend is behind me. The other kid we're trying to get is in front of me. Then all of a sudden, I feel a ball hit me in the back. I turn around, and it's my friend. And I was like, wow, you really got me. And then, he tried to go for the kid who was in front of us. And he didn't get the kid who was in front of us. He ended up getting out. And I asked him, I was like, why did you get me out? And he said, I had a better chance against the other kid than I did against you. I respect the gameplay. I respect the move. But the moral of the story is don't play games with your friends. And as I watch some of these friends play these games, I would be so frustrated just because I have a drive to win. And I know it's a game and I know it's for fun, but like, come on, you gotta be able to do it. How else are we gonna get this money? But you want to go there with someone that you could joke with and have fun with. So I know the friendships will continue past not winning the game. And that damn temple guard, like every single time, it gets me. It scares the living daylight out of me. It comes out of nowhere. I don't know if the temple guards were scary in the one before, but these freak me out because they literally pop out of nowhere and they just run at you, and it's crazy. But that's all the commentary I had for this episode. Looking forward to the next one. Hopefully my favorite team does better in the next challenge. But again, if you're looking to watch Legends of the Hidden Temple, you could check it out on CW's app, but also it airs on Sundays. So thanks for watching. Please leave a comment if you had any comments about this particular show. If there's anything else you'd like me to check out, please like the video and subscribe. All right, have a good one. Bye.